Hello. The world as we knew it had crumbled to ruins. The remnants of a once thriving civilization reduced to nothing more than rubble and ash. Yet in this desolate wasteland, hope still flickered like a dying flame, burning brightest in the heart of our hero. We emerged from our makeshift shelter in the train yard's control tower. The spring breeze carried on it a scent of decay and destruction, a grim reminder of the mutations ever encroaching. With each stride, our resolve grew stronger, fueled by the memory of what we had lost and the visions of what we could still achieve. Our goal moving forward was to master the art of carpentry, to learn to build stairs, water collector barrels, and even entire fields of food and compost anchored into the sky by our hammer. Through our mastery of this craft, we knew we could secure a future for ourselves. So with unwavering resolve, we set out on a journey to shape the world around us, to leave our mark on a world transformed by catastrophe. We started at the local chicken diner and lay waste to the dining hall. Like a well-oiled machine, we broke down anything and everything that we could. Counters, tables, chairs, and even doors. When we finished here, we'll take a quick stop at home to drop off the water jug that we obtained from the back rooms, and then head over to the small block of shops we'd previously secured. We're visited by an impatient scout, rudely interrupting our grind. Having not seen him on the way in, we quickly rush outside to make sure a horde isn't following him. After determining he's in fact just a lone scout, we'll quickly dispatch of him by force. As a bonus, we reach level 1 in electricity for deconstructing all of these computers. As the first light of day broke over the horizon, we decided to make a change. Our old coat just wouldn't cut it anymore. We rummaged through our meager possessions and found a padded coat, more protective and durable than anything we had worn before. It was a good choice, or so we thought. As we began to work and break down furniture, we soon realized that the heat was becoming oppressive. It didn't take long to understand our mistake in choosing to wear a heavier coat. We promptly shed the unnecessary layer to continue our journey without the added burden, and to maintain proper temperature control. Being too hot would drain our energy faster and increase our appetite. Surprisingly, inside the office, a pack of smokes waited for us, which we happily grabbed before continuing our deconstruction. We enter slow, as we haven't actually been in here before. There was an eerie feeling lingering upon our shoulders as we scanned the overgrown office. At the back of the building, a window lay bare, looked out upon a large abandoned parking lot. The building across the way showed signs of mutations, a door smashed, eerie claw marks along the walls. As we analyzed it from a distance, a parade of mutations wandered out on patrol, almost on cue. We decided not to linger any longer. There was plenty of places to visit to master carpentry, so there's no reason to work so close to their hordes and territory at this time. We decided to head back down to the small urban zone south of the train yard. Although we've been there before, we kind of rushed through and only really looted the food. We'll start out back with the sheds we didn't realize were accessible. The garden gate locked tight. In the first one, a golden object of apocalyptic desire laid there like a beacon from the gods. A generator shined like a pillar of hope in this dark gray world. We waste no time in bringing it home. However, we still needed to learn how to actually connect it to the tower if we wanted to have power. We'd also need to be prepared in case the noise brings the wrath of the hordes down upon us. With renewed hope, we'll spend the rest of the day smashing down bits of the old world for experience. After dinner, and before sleep, we pushed through our 2 hours of rigorous body training. It'll leave us reeling in pain the next day, but if we're to survive this nightmare, we'll need to be stronger, faster, and better than we ever were before. When we opened our eyes again, the lingering morning darkness clung to the ground. As the sun shone through the mist, it was obvious we wouldn't be heading out just yet. We spend the morning relaxing and reading up on advanced hunting tips. When we grow bored of reading, we organize our belongings and take stock of our food supply. All the food you can see is all the food we had. Hours passed, but still the fog remained. We read until well after noon, when the fog finally cleared up enough to see 5 feet in front of your face. We waste no more time and quickly rushed out to continue training our carpentry skill. During the process, we discovered a back room untouched by human hand. Inside it laid something so beautiful, so immeasurable by words alone, a generator guide. The key to having power was now at our fingertips. We had gas, we had a generator, and now we knew how to operate it. It would be a while more before we'd decide to activate the power, but at least we had a reason to gather power-operated utilities now. The bunk bed had outlived its service. We consumed its knowledge of wood and nail and replaced its existence with a beautiful couch we found that matched our chair. With home renovations out of the way, we move on to daily training to welcome in the moonlight. Sleep would soon follow as we fell into routine. We awaken with vigor. Something felt good about today. After a hearty breakfast of gravy and corn, we'll head out into the train yard with aims to clear out the smaller infestations in the storage houses. They had a lot of wooden crates stored in there, perfect for our carpentry training. We could smell their fear after we killed their leader. Look how he runs from us. Alas, no escape, no mercy. that final kill marked these two buildings safe and secured for now, we'll quickly grab the experience we came for and make our way forward. Even though we had power and a propane grill, a charcoal grill offered an off-grid method of cooking, which we'd happily take advantage of. On our way home, we smash hood first into the abandoned ride in the middle of the street. After making sure we're unharmed, we take a moment of our time to clear the road of debris for future safe passage. We had a lead foot and liked to go fast, and that marked twice today we almost died from head-on collisions. After bringing home our new grill, we wind the night down with a couple hours of hard physical training. And then call it a night after finishing our read of advanced hunting. The morning sun brought much of the same for us today. We'd eat breakfast and then head back down to the small neighborhood. If we're going to reach level 6 carpentry, that cluster of houses would surely grant it to us. Like many mornings, the eerie mist lingered around the ground, obscuring reality. Haunting shadows danced along our peripherals, toying with our sense of security. We could hear the distant banging of mutant scouts pushing their way closer to us. How many more days would it be until the whole collection moved in? the house we rescued Ducky Jr. from, a horde of goodies awaited us. Surely our good deeds were being rewarded. Beer, chips, and cigarettes. Not many, but enough for a man to enjoy himself a brew after a hard day's work. We rubbed our eyes as we stepped into the adjacent yard. David the Gnome, a local celebrity, awaited rescue from the apocalypse. With David in tow, our list of companions now grew larger. Amidst the dusty and forgotten items in the closet of a particular house, we stumbled upon a beautiful angelic instrument, the banjo. It seemed a shame to leave it behind, so we gratefully added it to our collection. We arrive home after sunset, having lost track of time while working on deconstructing houses. We laid out the supplies we had gathered and placed the new instrument in a safe spot before settling in ourselves. We were right on the cusp of level 6 carpentry, which means it was time to concentrate on our homestead. Our current food and water supplies would not last forever, so it was necessary to create a renewable means of obtaining them. A small farm and a few water barrels would be sufficient to cover our needs, but we'd have to tackle that task next time. If you enjoyed the content and want to see more, make sure to hit the subscribe button. A like, favorite, or share is also greatly appreciated. If you have a suggestion for a future challenge, please let me know about it down below or by joining the Discord. Thanks and have a wonderful one.